What is the disadvantage of having a dick? External organs seem to be a weakness in most mammals. A vulnerable spot with little to no defense. That was my thought too, and we're the oddball animal with our dicks floppin' in the wind. At least we're not elephants. I like a good nature documentary. How did I miss that? Elephants can apparently retract their dicks like a dog. They can also use their penis like another trunk due to it being prehensile and scratch their own stomachs with it. I want you to be right so bad, but I don't want that in my Google search history, so I may never know if you're lying or not. Edit. You're. Just checked, it's absolutely true. Can use it to help them get up and swat at flies. I'm jealous. What's stopping you from using your dick to swat flies? Length. It comes with balls, and it is debilitating when the balls take a hit. And the aforementioned balls are constantly stuck to your leg. Invest in a nice pair of boxer briefs. The comfort of boxers but fitted around the crotch like briefs so you avoid balls sticking. Yeah, but those just make me balls stick to my cock instead. Also very uncomfortable and a little unappealing when I need to peel my dick off my nutsack at the urinal. Not to mention if I've been out dancing or something and a girl is about to go scrounging around in there without a ton of warning, I need to give her the heads up that things could be moister than usual. The solution is to stay cold. Everything shrinks up and there's no sweat to stick anything together. Put talcum powder on your balls, dude. Literally pro tip, will stop them from sticking to your other body parts and will stop them from sweating so much. Edit. English isn't my first language, thought talcum powder and baby powder was the same thing. Please no more comments about testicular and anal cancer. I've heard this is a game changer. How will the taste and smell of the powder hang around after a few hours should somebody wish to suck a ball for some reason? It's okay if you don't have an answer for this, super specific I know. Random boners. Your body be like. So you are on the bus and sleepy. Here you have, take this boner. Is there a medical explanation for this? Cause me back in college would like to know. I have no idea, but sleepy boners apparently are a thing. At least for me. It's the worst when you're like half asleep, and the boy is at like 3/4 mast. I've read that it prevents you from pissing yourself while you're sleeping. My least favorite ones are, hey, is a female friend crying on your shoulder and hugging you because you're helping her through a difficult emotional time in her life. Well, biologically, that's physical contact from a chick, so time to go to work, right? That is a terrifying moment. I come from a background where people just do not make physical contact with each other. I go months without intentionally touching another person. This makes you really sensitive to any kind of human contact, which in turn gives you a specific reason to avoid making human contact. I'm mostly obsessed with personal space in general, but that compounds the whole thing. Hush boy, did you see something? Morning wood still gets me. What's worse is my son climbs into bed with us in the middle of the night. Last thing I need is the babysitter asking why there's a mushroom stamped on my son's forehead. Being insecure about and wondering if she will like it, think it's weird / small, etc. A woman with small tits will still find a lot of guys who would love to bang her. A man with a micropenis will have difficulty bringing himself to ejaculate, let alone be able to do it with a partner. Guys with really tiny dicks have to pretty much find partners who are willing to stimulate their prostate, which is hard considering how kinky it can be to people. I know this as an unintended consequence of my username, which I meant as a play on guys with usernames like Hung Daddy, but tends to make people think I have a micropenis and DM me with messages asking to share our experiences. I have a buddy with a legit micropenis. I feel so bad because he won the genetic lottery everywhere else. He only can use 2 fingers to get himself off. He never came up short on gorgeous girlfriends though. Apparently, according to them, he lacks dick-wise. He makes up for in oral many times over. Kind of gives me hope that any future woman in my life won't care, because I dare say I have oral and finger skills from past experiences. Gotta make up for the lack somehow. Lady here, to be honest, most women get off on clit oral stimulation. Although penetration feels good, usually it would be other method that gives us an orgasm. That's not to say it doesn't happen. I'd much rather have him master oral sex than just throw it to me and have no other stimulation, lol. Agreed. Dick is great and all, but if a partner masters oral and can finger bang you into oblivion, it's a game changer. Half the women I've met and shared intimacy with can't even get off from penetrative sex. Most of them told me this before even seeing me completely naked, and I have a completely average sized dick. So anyone with a small dick has nothing to worry about, because odds are you aren't going to find a woman who gets off to just a penis anyway. If you practice using your hands and mouth, and really communicate to get feedback, you will be 10,000% more satisfying in bed than a big dick. There's a novelty in it for a lot of women to feel the dick, but when it comes to brass sacks, I've had way more success making women happy without my dick. I learned this because I dated a girl who had never orgasmed in her life, in spite of trying to help herself and having long-term boyfriends. We learned it was so much better for me to tease and please her until she was satisfied, and then she'd push me away and often mount me. I'd be so pent up and excited I wouldn't even last long at all, but it didn't matter. We both finished and were happy and cuddly. I'd be the last person in the world to boast about dick size or ability to last long, but it's about communicating with your partner and being confident in what you have/can do. Trust me on that, and I'm by no means a player. Oh, and conversely, my best friend has a monstrous cock. It's so big that it hurts his wife. They are open and both told me this, being very close friends. So sexual chemistry really has little to do with what you have to offer and more to do with what you're willing to work with. She loves him and they do other things that make them both happy, and they've been married for years now. Can you imagine the world telling you that a big cock is great and the woman you love cannot even use it? Seriously. Touching the inside of the toilet when you sit down. The witch's kiss. Am nasty. I think this is the most underrated and ignored answer right here, FR. It's literally the top comment. Edit. It wasn't even the top comment when I wrote this. I'm just dumb man face palming medium skin tone. Thanks for the temporary excitement I felt when I got this notification though. There's always that little bit of pee left at the end that you gotta shake out or it'll get on your pants when you whip it back in. I've been scrolling waiting for this one. Especially when you piss in a public restroom and don't want to seem too interested in how much you try to shake out the drop you know is in there. Even worse when I wear shorts, because I usually go commando when wearing them. But feeling that drop come out 100 feet after the restroom and hoping it isn't soaking through is about the most stress I ever feel. Needing/having the primal urge to empty out load on a daily basis. I could have been so much more productive in my teens and 20s if I had just kept my hands out of my pants. It's not that I would do it all day, but if I did it once then all my motivation to do anything else was shot. Bro, you should try NAP. I did it for 1 week and I can already levitate. I'm in my 30s now and have cut back substantially over the years. It's like once a week now at most, sometimes a month. I'm more interested in my projects now. I'm in my 30s as well and am at the same place. Except it wasn't an intentional decision to stop masturbating so much. My interest just naturally shifted from sex to other projects in my life. Likewise, reading some of these comments makes me realize most of the dudes commenting are on the younger side. I don't have a dick and I can't keep my hands out of my pants. When did you lose it? Sad face, hell. Raccoon stole my penis. Okay, gonna go against the grain here and say it's more physically appealing to see tight leggings against a smooth crotch. I would love to feel free to wear leggings in public, at the gym, whatever, but I genuinely feel like it's just putting my package out there when nobody fucking asked for that. Yeah, and never had a desire to cross-dress or anything like that, but I've definitely thought that women's clothing looks way comfier. Especially at the gym, my options are basically basketball shorts and sweatpants. Girls have 800 different brands of leggings and types of shorts. Although I think that's changing slowly, I do enjoy my soft cottony lifting shorts. I want comfy clothes too, damn it. Also, nobody wants to see my man thighs. Girls wear shorts freely that are like 4 inches long, but when a dude wears the army style short/ranger panties, he's definitely getting side-eyed. I'm guilty of judgment myself, I'll admit. I guess nobody wants to see a dude's quad sticking out for the world to see. Disagree. I don't mind man thighs. The super long, below the knee shorts are ridiculous. Free your thighs, man. Let's see M. Bring back Thunder Thigh Thursday. Amen. Thick or thin, don't be afraid to show some guy thigh. Yeah, I fully rock ranger panties to the gym. IDGAF, I'm wearing them. If a chick can show up 99% naked, I can wear my damn ranger panties. They make squats better too because the material doesn't get caught on your knees like those BB shorts do. If you ever have to go to family court, you're fucked. Sad but true. Some states literally have it written in law to give custody to the mother unless there's a good reason otherwise, severe abuse, etc. If both parents are okay, the mother gets the kid. To piggyback, in KY to get a court-ordered paternity test you must go through child support. Also, even though I'm the one who filed the case, the one with custody of the child is automatically the plaintiff. Which is obviously going to be the mother. Trying to find someone to put it in. There's some girls near where I live that'll let you put it in them for like $50. Downside is they're mostly crackheads. Well, I do have all this crack lying around. Pants that are comfortable. I hate jeans, but they're the most bearable fashion wear because they're one of the only pants that have a compartment that doesn't hurt you when you have a boner. Another big issue is when you zip up too quickly after you pee, and get the dick skin stuck. Oof. Don't you wear underwear? I have never had this problem cause I wear underwear. Of course, but sometimes pants are just not designed the best. I wear a lot of slim fit trousers and stuff because I'm pretty skinny, and there's not enough stretching room for my little buddy sometimes.